Hello and welcome back to Sci-Tech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a very simple phone fan boat from recycled trash. And you can be able to adjust it to be able to make the boat change different directions. Let's get started. And these are the items that you'll need to make for this project. The items you're going to need is 2 plastic bottles that can come from any kind of source, a 9-volt battery, 9-volt battery clip, a piece of styrofoam, which will act as the base of this boat, this piece of styrofoam here, which will support this fan that came from a phone to be able to cool yourself off from plugging into a phone, and a hotel room card key. Now let's go ahead and assemble this project, and let's get started. First, I need to figure out which one of these pins will power the fan. And as you can see, it's both pins on both ends. On the left is the negative, on the right is the positive. Solder 10 the pins just like this. Next, I'm going to take the 9-volt battery clip and solder it into place. Solder it into place just like this. And now let's go ahead and test it out. And as you can see, it doesn't work. I believe on the negative portion, I overlapped the solder on too many pins. So what I need to do is I need to reduce some of the solder where the negative is. And now I'm going to go and remelt the solder. And there, it works. Next, I'm going to take this piece of styrofoam and cut it to the desired shape. Take some measurements, find where the middle is. Make a little incision. And now, cut it into an angle to make a little triangle. And as you can see, you can use a X-Acto knife to cut the styrofoam, but I also find using this hotel key card works the same way as well. Just rub it back and forth really fast to create a little bit of friction, which will then create a little bit of heat, and it'll cause the styrofoam to cut. Cut's okay, but I think the X-Acto knife is better. And as you can see with the X-Acto knife, it can make a much cleaner cut. I thought it would be a good idea to demonstrate the two differences. And a very quick, easy solution to make the sides more smooth, you can take a simple lighter and carefully melt the styrofoam. It doesn't take much heat and it causes the styrofoam to become smooth, just like this. And as you can tell, I was just testing out the styrofoam. The first piece was just an experiment, the second piece is going to be the real piece. And as you can see, it's all cut uneven. Wasn't too happy with it. I wanted to see if I can use a key card or a X-Acto knife to make those cuts. And here's the final product. As you can see, using a X-Acto knife and a lighter gives you a much cleaner, nicer result. Next, I'm going to take these bottles and attach them to the sides. I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and glue it into place. But carefully place the hot glue. Too much will cause too much heat and it will melt both the styrofoam and the plastic bottle. So my second method that would be much better to use will be some super glue. Hopefully the super glue doesn't dissolve anything. And as you can see, it looks like it works. Perfect. Slightly dissolving, but shouldn't be a problem. Ah, there, it works. I can see it's much better to use super glue on plastic bottles and styrofoam. It doesn't melt anything and doesn't cause any damage. Now, repeat the same process with the other bottle. Next, I'm going to take this hotel key card and cut it in half so that way I can create the rudder. Next, I'm going to cut a curve. Carefully. And there. And now I'm going to make 3 incisions, 1 straight, so that way I can place the rudder in so the boat can travel straight. And now the second cut will be cut in a 45-degree angle in this orientation, so that way the boat can travel left. The third cut in a 45-degree angle, so that way the boat can travel right. And now place the rudder in to make sure it goes in, and now the boat can travel left. Place the rudder in to make sure it goes in, and now the boat can travel left. There we go, perfect fit. Next, I'm going to take another piece of styrofoam, place it right here on the back, and that's where I'm going to put the phone fan. Place it right here. Put a little bit of super glue. Activator on this piece of styrofoam. And now connect the two together. And there, a piece of styrofoam is stuck. Now I'm going to place the fan right here in the middle. Push it in. Add a small amount of super glue inside. Spray activator. And put the fan into place. Well now, this was unexpected. I didn't realize the super glue would melt the styrofoam. I guess not all pieces of styrofoam are made the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this glue stick and heat it up with a lighter. Doing this will control the heat and not make it too hot, but just hot enough to melt the glue. Too hot will melt the styrofoam. So carefully melt it to the right temperature. There we go. Quickly place the fan inside. Wait patiently and hold it into place and add more hot glue. And there, the fan is now put into place. Next, I'm going to make a quick test and place the rudder into place to make sure it doesn't touch the fan. Good. And there you have it, the project is now complete. Let's make a quick test, plug in the battery, and there, it works. It works very well, in fact, the whole thing is moving on its own by just air. That shows me that it's going to work really well on water. But now, let's test it on water. And as you can see, the boat is traveling very fast too. Next, let's test out its features. Instead of the boat going straight, let's pull out the rudder and make the boat rotate left. Place it in just like this. And as you can see, it rotates left. Same thing again, let's make it rotate right. And there you have it. Now you know how to make your very own phone fan boat with using just simple parts that are laying around, putting it together, and it works, just like this. And there you have it. Thank you for watching SciTech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified for future SciTech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.